Most fortunate. The players are all eagerly awaiting the siren. The grand final is underway.
Here it is, the final 120 minutes of football for the season. Unless, of course, we have a draw.
He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. Mundy with the mark. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 35 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. Kick by Gibson. McDonald enjoying a height advantage. Jams it on the boot now. Valentine grabs that one. That came off the boot with huge power. Good mark by Bennell. Pierce with the running catch. Perfect kick. Fremantle get a goal on the board first. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Big leap. Sandlin's with the ball. He brings it out of the pack. Great mark under pressure. Mundy taking aim. An ideal position to be kicking from. It's in the air. Gets the distance. Mundy with his second goal.
Mundy, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Great mark under pressure. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. Willett with the mark. The kick spins off in the wrong direction. Pierce has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. A helpful start to the match for Fremantle. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He decides to play on. He's taken the ball over the line. Here we go again. Sandlin's got the hit out. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Not his intention, but he goes across the boundary line. The umpire will throw it in. Tapped by Sandlin's. A good job keeping it in play there. Neal kicks it out of bounds on the full. Gibson with the kick. Langdon wins the marking contest. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Hansen has it. Bumps the pigskin. Great mark over the pack. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Langdon thumps the ball for goal. Fremantle with a handy break, leading North Melbourne 14-0. They'll be disappointed with that effort. The ball is slammed towards goal by Kirsten. The Dockers by 20 points. The ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Sandlin's nicely outclassing Goldstein. Mundy, the better man there. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Nice work from Mundy. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce.
Fremantle have just been so dominant in the ruck, and that's been able to give their midfielders so much time and space, and that's why they lead this match. Mundy with the shot. He could not have kicked that any better.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Clean tap by Sandlin's. 5 handballs to his own advantage. Good tap from Fife. Ball up in the centre square. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
This is great finals footy.
Lots of points scored during that opening term. Let's get back to the action.
The second quarter may give us a clue as to how these sides will perform.
Sandlin's runs past and gets the ball. Nice hands. Mundy setting his sights on the goals. 45 metres out. He holds his breath. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richard?
I think I know what words you mean, Dan.
It's not the score he was looking for. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
Distance is not a problem. It's all about the accuracy.
35 metres out. Through for a point. The Dockers beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 34-0. It's not the score he was looking for.
Hansen shown a lot of character with his recent performances, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Bennell kicks for goal. The Dockers lead.
It's not the score he was looking for. Choose to kick it. Great mark under pressure. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 60 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. 30 metres from home. He handballs it. That play is as high-tech as it can find. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That is the peg. Kicks. He wins the contest. Hastily kicked. Fife grabs that one. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Sends it on its way. Nice hands. Pierce slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Hansen kicking the ball to himself. Sends the Sharon on its way. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. Fife whacks one on the boot for goal. Fremantle by 7 goals. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce.
Fremantle have just been so dominant in the ruck, and that's been able to give their midfielders so much time and space, and that's why they lead this match. Mundy lines up. He sends it to an empty space.
It'll be a ball up. Punched by Sandilands. Bounces favourably for Langdon. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. 20 metres from home. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Sandilands lets fly with a shot at goal. Nice contested mark by Mundy.
McDonald can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. McDonald with the football. He gets the hand pass. He gets boot to the ball. He gets it under pressure. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Going for goal number 2. Kirsten with a bad kick. Kick to himself. Stabs the ball. Kirsten takes it well. Richo, you followed his career for a while. Could he kick this?
The angle is pretty tough, Dennis. I'm not sure he can do it.
45 metres out. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Booted by Tarrant. Couldn't complete the mark. Fife with a kick out of the pack. How did you see that last quarter, Richo?
This is great finals footy.
Time to check those stats. Finally, the third term begins.
The final half of the year, let's get it on.
Sandilands aims for his man on the ground. He brings it out of the pack. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Opportunity for Mundy. Going for goal number 5. He'd like that one again. It was a shocker off the boot. Bad kick, resulting in a free to the Dockers. Jams it on the boot. Bennell, the better man there. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 35 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Kirsten just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 30 metres out. Going for goal number 2. Fremantle with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 45-0. I would have expected him to nail that. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. McMillan boots it. Thomas marks.
Thomas has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Swallow kicks the ball. Goldstein with the mark. He gets boot to the ball. He wins the contested mark. He boots it.
Perfect timing from Sheridan. Choose to kick it. Mundy with the mark. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 45 metres out. Jams it on the boot now. And marked by Bennell. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 30 metres out. A 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Mundy looking to add another. What a match he's having. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Hansen wears his heart on his sleeve, and he just bleeds for this footy club. He lines it up with the goal. Bennell slams the ball to his boot. Crozier kicks it. Mundy gets the goal.
Umpire has the ball. More bounce than a dodgy chip. Sandlands gets the tap. Willett controls it. Kicks towards 50. Mundy soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. He steadies now in front of goal. Mundy takes aim for goals. He kicked that one like my wife would. Out on the full. The Dock is free kick. Gets the kick out of the defensive 50. Thomas over the top. Looks like he panicked there. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
McMillan just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. He drops the mark. Walters with the kick. Bennell takes the mark. He steadies now in front of goal.
Going for goal number 1. Marked by Mundy. He steadies now in front of goal. 30 metres out. This is a very sharp angle, Richo. What are his chances?
I reckon he may struggle from here, Dennis.
I would have expected him to nail that. Strong mark by Gore. Puts boots aboard. Langdon got under it. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Kirsten looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 40 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richo?
It's a mongrel kick.
Well, if the Hinds were gold, this team would be very rich by now. I would have expected him to nail that. Here's Richo with his stats. Only one term to go now.
Both teams will be giving it their all in the last term of the season.
He's got the footy in his hands. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 45 metres out. Mundy wastes no time and bangs it forward. Pearce marks. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 30 metres from home. A good job keeping it in play there and looking to add another. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Pearce going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. I would have expected him to nail that. A kick to himself and play on by Hansen.
Walters, he's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Lining it up with the goal now. Bennell with the mark. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Bennell shoots for goal. Mundy with a strong mark.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Out of bounds on the full it goes. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. Willett has kicked that like a wet cabbage. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Kangaroos stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Sheridan kicks the ball. Pearce takes the mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Going for goal number 1. Hasn't got the carry. Takes that one strongly. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 20 metres out. Kirsten on the tightest of angles. Couldn't seal the deal. Far too many points racked up for just one match. I would have expected him to nail that. Pearce getting into position for the kick. Jams it on the boot. Hansen marks it. Kicks the skin off it. Great grab.
McDonald is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Sending it on its way. He wins the contested mark. Sutcliffe missed the ball. Neil with a strong mark.
The contest, no match for him. Blakely just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Going for goal number 1. Kirsten with the mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. A chance to add one more to his tally. That's 6 in a row for Fremantle. That could be the final nail in the coffin. A dead straight bounce. Batted down nicely by Sandilands. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Great grab. Crozier winds it up. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a pin. Hansen has played a shocker. He's like a long jumper who can't reach the sand. There's the siren, and it's all over for another year. The winners, the Dockers. I wouldn't be surprised if, intermingled with that sweat, a few tears of pure joy and exhaustion are being shed right now.